In this video, I'm going to use the online web browser version of Fusion360 to design the bar with the offset. So the first thing I'm going to do is go to the Autodesk website and log in. Spell my name right. From here, I'm going to go to that Fusion tutorial project and create a new Fusion design. And this black bar with offset ring is the one that I'm going to be working on. So the first thing I'm going to do is actually save it with that name, black bar offset ring. And then I'm going to create a sketch like we always do. And in this view, it's running this way away from me. So I think the best thing to do would be to sketch on this plane and draw it and extrude it. So I'm going to pick this plane here. And I think all of these features would be easiest if we start out extruding that bar with a center point rectangle. You don't have to do it that way, but that way the circle will also be have its center at the origin. So I'm going to use a center rectangle. Make sure I get that red dot so I know it's at the origin. And I'm in millimeters again. So this time, first I'm going to put in my dimensions, 0.125 inches. 0.125 inches. And then I'm going to go in and change my units to inches so the rest of these I don't have to type in the units. I'm going to go back and look at that sketch. Make sure those dimensions turned out correct. And this one also looks good. So if you were using the desktop version, now would be a good time to put in those fillets. However, you can't fill it with the browser version in sketching. You can only do it in the 3D version. So what I'm going to do is stop that sketch, extrude that part, E, or you can go up to create and click on this one here. So that's my profile. My distance is 2.1778. And actually, I'd rather it went the other way around because I want the origin to be right here. It's just going to make it a little simpler for me. So we'll put a negative in front of that, make it go the other way. Now what we want to do is put the fillets that run all the way down these edges. So that's under Modify. If you click under Modify, there's Fillet, or you can just type an F. And we want to select the 4 edges that go around here. So here's one of the edges. Here's another one. If you hold Shift and click the middle mouse button, you can rotate. That was a right click on the desktop version, but it's Shift middle mouse button in this version. And if you type 0.08 like it says on the drawing, it won't be able to do it because that's a typo. The actual number is 0.008. And if you tell it to do that, you can see we've got these nice fillets that are the same size as they are on the drawing. Now the next thing I want to do is put that ring. It's going to go right in this area. So I think probably the easiest way to do that would be to make some offset surfaces. So if I click on this and I say I want to offset, it's going to go back this direction it starts at 0.215, so negative 0.215. And that puts this surface so that I have this surface right here, and then I can draw something on there and extrude it back to this number back here. So let's make a sketch. We'll make it on this surface. And I want the center of that to be right in the middle of here. And that's not showing up. So what I need to do here is project this surface back onto here. And then still, if I connect here, there we go. Now I need to make a circle that's right there. And that's still not letting me grab onto something there. So I think what would be best is if I can put some lines that cross here, I can find an intersection. Whoops, let me go back into that sketch. So I'll put some lines. Let's try that project again. Project that face. Okay. I forgot to click OK last time. So now I can connect these points. And I can use that intersection right there to draw my circle. That circle, it says, is 0.189. So now I have my offset ring at the right place. I can extrude it. I want to go the other way. So what I'm actually going to do for my distance is put 0.215 minus 0.2465. And when it does that math, you can see the ring's going to be the right size in the right place. And there I've made my part. So if you have any questions with that, feel free to send me an email, let me know. Make sure you save your part, and I hope that goes well.